Good morning. You listen to FortLA.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Aaron John, the SVP of Residential Sales for Shaw Industries. Aaron, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Kemp. Thanks for having me. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You've been in this role for a little while. I'm happy to get this opportunity. Let's start with your background. You finished college, and then you went straight to Shaw. You spent 23 years at Shaw and did really well. Actually, you worked up to, at that time, you were leading the SFN organization. Then an opportunity came and you left and became president of a office supply organization, did that for 3 years. Then you decided to come back to Shaw. Did I get that right?
Yeah, my SFN role, that was 2013 to 17. So went back into the field, went into Raleigh, covered the Mid-Atlantic, and did that from 17 to 22. And so that was my last role, if you will, at Shaw before I left the industry and the company and went out and did my own thing.
All right. So why'd you come back?
A number of reasons. Life is about perspective. The reason to leave was just tremendous opportunity.
Well, nobody can fault you for wanting to go off and run your own thing. I mean, at Shaw, you were doing well, but you're a middle manager and you got an opportunity to run something. So I completely understand that.
The timing to come back was great timing. When you're with a company that long, from age of 22 to age of 45 was all Shaw and included 6 moves. So lots of life experiences and confirmation of really 3 things is I love our people. Amazing relationships, and those relationships stayed with me even when I left. So just a deep, profound love for our people. And our people are part of a great company. And then, of course, our customers. Deep relationships with our customer base. My time at SFN, from a national scale and leading that channel, it's in my fabric. Said this with Ben when I first started. Growing up in Indiana as a Colts fan, had great years with Manning and he left. And it's like, no matter what I do to try and shake it where we're not playing good, it's just part of who I am. I'm a forever Colts fan and, forever fan of Shaw. As luck would have it and fortune, the opportunity came back, was presented, and I jumped on it. So the people in the company, our customers, just make it special. So it's great to be back.
So tell me, how's business right now?
Business is okay. When I left in the fall of 2022, was at the crest, if you will, coming off of that COVID bump, COVID high. As I've come back, realizing, hey, the economy may not be in a recession, but our space is. It's challenging, but we are having success. There's pockets of areas where we're, leading with innovation and product that we're bringing to market and, positioning ourselves well with our customers to capitalize on it. We're having some success, but we're navigating a changing dynamic, control the controllables, and do your best to prepare for the unknowns. Business is okay. It's not great, but we're hitting our targets that we set for the year. So from a plan perspective, having success there. What's happening in the market with housing, really need that to shake loose.
Yeah, there's not much we can do about the economy and its effect on the demand for flooring. But what are some of the challenges that you can impact?
I've been focused on a couple of priorities since I got back. And one of them, all of residential sales is really one big team. What that means is our builder business, our home center team, and our specialty retail channel all report up through one singular leader, which is me. And with that is the connectivity across the cross-functional teams. As we've seen and is happening in the market through consolidation, some channel disruption, their builder business and acquisitions at the retail level, it's important that we have a very structured and unified team that can not only plan and prepare for what lies ahead to deliver for our customers, but to also be structured in a way that we're connected and unified to respond to it. So structure has been a big part of what I'm working on to just drive efficiencies, consistency, clear lines of communication, and connectivity across cross-functional teams. And another thing, and this may not sound elaborate, really, Kemp, is getting and focusing on our fundamentals. The things at Shaw that our customers know us for, a laser focus on the customer, commitment to them, true partnership. What that means is just keeping our customers at the center of all that we do, removing barriers to that in the field sales organization, doing everything that I can to allow them to spend time with our accounts, our customers, understand their businesses, and drive true partnerships. We believe and know and understand your vendor partners and your supplier partnerships are so critical. Our success is very much directly attached to our customer success. So those fundamentals and the blocking and tackling each and every day and staying sharp on those with the customers is certainly at the center of what we do. And then as I was sharing earlier is consistency, tapping into the structure that we have with one functional leader and having a team that's connected really allows us to have consistency and allows us to execute against our stated goals and desired outcomes. So those are really the controllables, priorities that I'm focused on here early, getting caught up and listening to the customers. And it's very beneficial to have a leadership team that I'm a part of. I put on a chart the other day. We got over 200 years of experience here at Shaw. So a very deep talent pool of the functional leadership that I'm working with and responsible between the home center channel and builder single, builder multi, and our specialty retail group.
Let me ask you, I've asked this question before to Randy Merritt. Where does the independent retailer fall on your priority list?
Our independent retail group is catalyst to what we do. I mean, they are the backbone of our company. They represent the biggest bulk of our business. And, it's how I grew up, really, through the specialty retail group. Different brands and different geographies. But when we have our meetings, a core operating question every single time is, okay, what can we do to bring more value with our specialty retail group, our independent retailers, and streamline things, make it easier to do business with us. And relationships are central to all of that. And we have a long and proud history in doing that. Many of our customers hold us to that, as they should. But they're central to our business and central to what we do.
What do you tell these independent retailers when they say, hey, when are things going to get better?
I wish I had a crystal ball and could tell you, but I tell you what, though, I mean, the truth is, Kemp, there's a lot of our customers, they're entrepreneurial. They have an entrepreneurial spirit, and there's success that's being had out there. It doesn't mean it's coming easy, and it doesn't have its challenges. But, coming up with innovative product solutions, finding ways to create value for customers that are in the market, and positioning ourselves best for when it does shake loose and get going, that we all capitalize on it and, take our rightful share that the market's going to give us. Certainly, there are challenges out there. But listen, our dealer base is resilient. You look back, and I just look at my history when I started January 2000 and some of the challenging circumstances that we had. I mean, early on, there was tech bust, if you will, in the early 2000s, and no one is going to forget about the financial crisis and what that did. So anyone that's running a business, they're facing hurdles and challenges on a daily basis. Our job and our commitments to our customers is to be a problem solver, a solutions provider, be a part of helping them succeed and tapping into all those entrepreneurial and strong passion that they have for winning every day. But, as you look ahead, we keep saying, tomorrow or next year is going to shake loose. I just don't know. There's things that happened just recently, as an example, with this Iran conflict and the disruption to supply chain and oil. And it just seems like each time we kind of overcome one hurdle, something else presents itself. But I think things are good and we're positioning ourselves well, but can certainly be prepared for getting things a little easier, so to speak.
All right, Aaron. Well, I appreciate you spending time with me and share some of your focus for Shaw. Again, been talking to Aaron John, the SVP of Residential Sales at Shaw Industries, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FortDaily.net.